That's gonna hurt. Hey, kids, welcome back to the music snob. Where I know music. Well, it sucks. You know what? I know a lot of crappy music too. Hey, you be a music snob. You tell me half the crap that I like is crap. Crap is crap. Wasn't it a song by band name? No, crap is crap. La 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 la. Crap is crap. La, la. If you're old as I am, you might get the reference. I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? A couple weeks ago, I did a video about the best selling artists of all time. And while I was doing that, I was like, I thought this guy had the best selling album. And I was talking about Mutt Lang at one point, and something had 50 million sales. Now, I never actually even thought about this. Like, yeah, you can love an album. There can be an album for the 50, 60, 70, whatever, one of the best albums, and people keep buying it. You can buy it on cassette. You can buy it on Victrola. You can buy it on A-Track. You can buy it on your album, buy your double album, buy your reissue, buy your remaster, buy your anniversary version, buy your double super duper extra tasty crispy version that comes with secret sauce and some dipping gravy on the side. That all counts as the best selling album. It's a version of the same album. But today on the Music Snob, I want to talk about the actual best-selling albums of all time. Now, what I'm really hopeful, I've gone through this. I'm really hopeful it's actual selling of albums and not that streaming nonsense. So yeah, after I did the biggest selling artists of all times, and I learned how the certification system of the Recording Industry Association of America had changed to reflect streaming and downloads, I decided to look into the best-selling albums. If you're interested in this kind of crap and you're too lazy to look it up yourself, then come on I used that was a musical journey. Get your. But yeah, right now get a pen, get yourself post it. Keep track at home, and if you're keeping track at home, just please do me a favor. This is only an exhibition. This is not a competition. No wagering. It's a reference. There's going to be caveats, which I had. Do I even know what that word means? Look it up. You let me know if I'm right. The list includes studio albums, extended plays, greatest hits, compilations, various artists, soundtracks, remix albums, whatever. That's what this includes. Used albums or resale do not count. Double albums or box sets are counted by the association as individual records, discs, cassettes, etc. So a double album that was repackaged as a single, it still only counts as one album. But if you bought the original album, two records or whatever, two cassettes, then it counts as two. In 2016, the Recording Industry Association of America it introduced a new system to accommodate crappy new artists, to include streaming and track sales. If you watched a video, for example, if you watched that other video I did, you already know what I'm talking about. But I'm just going to say it again just in case, so I can recap. If a song was downloaded or streamed 1.5 billion times, then the single would be diamond and the album would be platinum. Diamond sales make it an album 11 times platinum because it's 10 in America. In Canada, diamond is just a million. In America, it's 10 times. But you could you would have 11 times platinum, but you would not even have sold a single physical unit. That bugs me. And like that other video, I'm gonna include claim sales and certified units. So that being said, let's begin. We're going to start at claim sales of at least 20 million copies of a single. Amy Winehouse. Now, I was never a big fan of Amy Winehouse. If she'd just gone to rehab, the song was foreshadowing. If she'd just gone to rehab, we'd still have her today. Back to Black. 20 million claimed, but it was only certified 10 times. That was before the streaming nonsense went crazy. Andrea Bocelli. Now I can't. Now this is where I'm a terrible person. If I hate something, I can't be positive, and I'm some various artists, and I'm sorry, and I apologize ahead of time if I do it. I can't hide my disdain. I have immediate stank face, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I wake up looking stank face in the first place. You should see my passport photo. Andrea Bocelli, I got nothing. I know who he is, and I'm not a fan of him, but I know he's a really good singer. Romanza, 20 million claimed, 10.1 certified. Now you see the certification is going higher. The claim is around 20 right now. Celine Dion, a Canadian treasure, a French Canadian treasure. The Color of My Love, 20 million claimed, 11.1 sold or certified. I also want to clarify the certification. It could mean that in some countries the sales were not tracked. So the certification only means it's in certified sales from actual bodies in whatever country that is, like the Recording Industry Association of America. So for all I know, in Russia, they're selling 20 million copies of them, but probably. Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. Now, that was his first solo album outside of the Jacksons, which had I Wanna Rock With You All Night. We Can Ride the Boogie, Baby. Yeah, that's the whole reason I wanted to think of it. Have you ever rode the boogie? Huh? I don't know. Is that a euphemism? Is it dirty? Off the Wall, 20 claimed, 11.7 actual certified units. Lionel Richie. Oh man, I love Lionel Richie. Can't Slow Down, which was his first solo outside of the Commodores. 20 million claimed for Can't Slow Down. 12.3 actual certified units. Tracy Chapman. Okay, now here, I was not a fan of Tracy Chapman, but sometimes you either get harder or softer when you get older, and I may have gotten a little softer, and you can make your own joke for what I mean. I was not a fan of Tracy Chapman, and out of sight, out of mind, not crap. And then I heard this terrible cover. I heard a cover on the radio that it sounds identical in every single way except it's a dude. And then I found out it was a country singer, and I'm not. I was a country singer, and I was terrible. But I'm not really part of that world at this point, so I couldn't tell you much the last 10, 15 years of what's going on in the country. And, what I did love about this, considering the way the world has gone, was that Tracy Chapman had become the first homosexual black person to write a country song, and that makes me happy. Anyways, Tracy Chapman, her first solo, first actual Tracy Chapman, which of course Fast Car was the big single. 20 million claimed, 13.3 actual units sold. I'm on page 2. Yeah, I make notes. I don't have a teleprompter. You can tell, like, half the time I'm like trying to just see how dumb I look. Small channel. If you're watching this, I appreciate you for wasting 20 to 30 minutes out of your life. I'm sorry. Where the hell are we? Okay. Lauryn Hill. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Claimed 20 million sales, certified 13.7. Def Leppard, Hysteria. Now, oh man, I was gonna say, I talked about this thing. Def Leppard, Hysteria was when my girlfriend always makes this joke that in 1980, what was it, 85? I'm not sure. Whatever year Hysteria came out, it wasn't so much that people bought it. It was that if you were alive, people handed you a copy, and it was just understood. Everybody had it. Everybody had it in the car. Didn't matter where you were. And I was in northern Alberta, and people would be, driving around with their. I don't think we had air conditioning back then, but it would be minus 40 outside, and you think you're gonna look cool. You roll down your windows and you crank your Def Leppard stereo as loud as you can, and you drive up and down the one street with that cranked out the window, thinking that some girl will hear that. Oh my God, that's Def Leppard. Sorry. It's an old Jay Leno. It's a Jay Leno thing. Girl pulling her skirt. I'm sorry. Sorry. Anyways, did I say what it was? Hysteria had claim sales of 20 million and a certified 13.9. You take that, Lauren Hill. Britney Spears. Oops. I did it again. 20 million claimed, 14.4 certified units. Shania Twain. Now, this is the whole reason that I did all this crap. I was talking about Mutt Lange, and I had said Shania Twain had the best-selling unit. So I kept saying, oh, yeah, 20 million copies. And then it turned out she's not the best-selling country artist there. Shania Twain, The Woman in Me, her second album, 20 million claimed, but it's only been certified 14.5 times. 14.5 million times. 14.5 million sales. Whitney Houston, Whitney. And she always had great titles. It was either Whitney Houston or Whitney. 20 million claimed, 14.5. And this is funny to me. This is funny because another one I noticed that where Whitney Houston was, I don't know where she was. Say she was number 48. I don't know. I can't remember. And then right above her was Mariah Carey. They had some kind of a feud about who was the best selling, who could sing the most notes, who could hit the most, whatever crap. But they had like a thing going, and Mariah Carey is slightly. Now I see that Mariah Carey's Daydream just slightly above Houston's Whitney. Claim sales of 20, but actual 15.2 certified. Boston. Now I just talked about Boston. I was just talking about the album covers. Great album covers. I learned a lot about Boston from doing my stupid video about Boston. But Boston. Claim sales of 20 is actually certified right now at 18.1. Now, it was the highest selling debut album of all time until GNR showed up. So I'm sure that's going to show up later. Elvis's Christmas album? Was that the one with the...
Nope.
Was that the blue Christmas? Was that? I don't know. Elvis's Christmas album. You know, honestly, I just watched the Elvis comeback special, and Mandela Effect or not was that one. Christmas album, 20 million claimed, but certified 20.8. Well, good, Elvis. Your certification and your claim sales are very close. Good for you, buddy. Hootie and the Blowfish, Cracked Rear View. Oh, man. No, see, that was another one of those albums. Everybody, whether you wanted it or not, it just showed up in the mailbox and you had to sign for it and you got charged later. Cracked Rear View, 20 million claimed, but 23.2 million copies sold. Green Day, Dookie. I still, you know what? I don't know what a Dookie is. Do you know what a Dookie is? I'm in a sheltered life. I grew up on a farm in Alberta. Dookie, 20 million claimed, 24.6 certified. Now we're getting up to for a while it's 21. It's gone up. So Bon Jovi, Crossroad. Was that the one, the country shit? 21 claimed, 15 certified. Madonna, Like a Virgin. Oh man, I had that. I wore that album out. I wore out the cover of that album. 21 sales claimed, 16.2 actual units. Oasis. Now, what's the story? Morning Glory. That was I think their first album. And I know nothing about Oasis, but I know they're, I guess, getting back together after 30 years. 22 million claimed, but 11.6 certified. Celine Dion. Now she's got her second album, All the Way. Oh, it's great. It's a decade of song. I'd rather have an album that's a decade of song than a decade of art sound. Which, honestly, that's if Drake puts out a greatest hits album, it's a decade of mumble. Hey, what did I say? What am I saying? Celine Dion, all the way, a decade of song. 22 million claimed, 14.4 actual certified units. Michael Jackson, History. Sorry, I just do a little Bob Uecker. Rest in peace, Bob Uecker. Michael Jackson, History, Past, Present, and Future, Part 1. I don't think he ever did Part 2. 22 claimed, 15.2 certified. Green Day, American Idiot. These guys have a few in here. 23 claimed, 11.6 certified. Ace of Base. Okay, now that... I didn't... No, it's not that I had a problem with Ace of Base. I just wasn't a fan. Ace of Base, Happy Happy Nation / The Sign. Now, I haven't looked into that, so I might have to do some. When I'm editing this, I'll probably find out something about that. It's Happy Nation, The Sign, 23 claimed and 14.4 actual certified. Spice Girls, Spice. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Please, I'm asking you, I'm begging you to tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Because what I really, really, really want is to zig up. I always love it when a nonsensical song actually is a hit. Spice Girls, Spice, 23 million certified, 16.4 actual. Claimed and you know, 23 claimed. Adele, don't forget the Adele joke I told. Look it up. People will love you if you do it. Adele, 25. Claimed 23 and actually certified 19. Backstreet Boys. Well, I didn't expect to see this. Millennium. Backstreet Boys. Now, again, this is one of the, I've softened. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan, but you want it that way, I think it is. When it comes on the radio, it doesn't make me physically sick to my stomach. Backstreet Boys, Millennium, 24 claimed, 18.4 certified. Elton John, Greatest Hits, 24 claimed, 19.1 certified. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over the Troubled Water, 25 claimed, but actually 12.5 certified. George Michael, Faith. Now, oh man, a couple again. I like to allude to my previous video, in the hopes that somebody might watch some. I on my Easy Licks, I had an acoustic one a while ago. I did Faith by George Michael, George Michael, Faith. After I posted it, I'm like, oh man, that guitar sure sounds like it's into him. George Michael, Faith, 25 claim, 13.9. I got it here. I'm an old guy. Just that. I've also noticed in my video sometimes it looks like my eyebrows is high. You can see like I got the pointy nose. I look like Cat. Who's the what do you make? You can dance. What are the shows? Like a host and she's got a sundial on her face. That's what I kind of look like when I look in the mirror. Put it in the comments. You ask what happened to my nose. It's funnier than you might guess. It wasn't because of a fight over a parking spot on Christmas Eve. I'll tell you that. Anyways, where the hell was it? George Michael, Faith, 25 claim, 13.9. Madonna, True Blue. Oh yeah, that was when she was bald. 25 claim, 14.5 actual certified units. Carole King. Now I don't know anything about Carole King. Tapestry was like probably. I'm talking about my ass. One of the best-selling albums by a female in the 70s, I guess. Tapestry claimed 25, but 15.1 actual certified units. Prince and the Revolution, not to be confused with Prince and the New Power Generation, or Prince and who the hell he had that week. Prince, Purple Rain. Oh man, I loved it. When I was a teenager watching that, Apollonia, bathing in the waters of Wake Minnetonka. Purple Rain. Well, it's the soundtrack. 25 claim, 15.7 actual certified units. U2, the Joshua Tree, the big breakthrough. Now, I loved U2 up until I wasn't a fan because I'm of the Joshua Tree. But Joshua Tree, 25 claim, 16.7 actual certified units. Linkin Park. Now, I would not a fan. And somebody's gonna watch this and give me pissed off. You know who you are. Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, 25 claim, but 17.2 certified. Eminem, the Marshall Mathers LP. I don't know which one that is. 25 claim. I wonder if that had Slim Shady in it. Did it? With the real Slim Shady, please shut up. Please shut up. Please shut up. Some Shady. The other Slim Shady. I don't. 25 claim, 17.5 certified. Phil Collins. And here's another one. In the 80s, this one, it just showed up at your house. You signed for it. You paid for it. You didn't even have to go to a store. No jacket required. 25 claimed. 17.7 actual units certified. Journey's Greatest Hits, man. It's why I love the Journey. Now, I've talked about Journey. The Greatest Hits. The their best album, hands down, was Escape, and then Frontiers, and then the radio. Raised on Radio? Yeah. Journey's Greatest Hits, though, was their best selling at 20, claimed 25, but only certified at 18. Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet, the big one, the Bob Rock one. That was their breakthrough album. 25 claimed, 18.3 certified. Now, Britney Spears, Baby, One More Time, her debut album after the Musketeers. 25 claimed, but 20.1 actual certified. Queen's Greatest Hits. I'm assuming that's the first one. 25 claimed, 20.6 certified. If I hold my... I don't have a teleprompter, okay? I had to write this. And half the time, I went to school in the 70s. We didn't have paper. There was a paper shortage. We didn't have trees. So I had to write with a piece of chalk on a slate. I'm probably still goofy on the from Queen Greatest Hits. 25 claimed, 20.6 actual certified. Eric Clapton, Unplugged. Now, this was the best of the Unplugged series. 26 million claimed, 17 certified. Now, Nirvana. I was not a fan of Nirvana, but I am a fan of Foo Fighters. So thank you, Nirvana, for bringing Dave Grohl from Seattle into the mainstream, so that we would have food, fighting food every day for you and I. Nirvana, Nevermind, 26 million. I'm in the 26s now. 26 million claimed, 20.8 actual sort of units. Now, this is one where you wouldn't expect this. James Horner. Who the hell is James Horner, Blair? Well, I'll tell you. James Horner was the composer of the Titanic motion picture soundtrack. So now we're getting into we've had a couple of greatest hits. Now we're getting into soundtracks, which good for him that he's on here. I may have heard of him over the years, but I couldn't tell you a single other thing he's done at this point. But good for him. Eminem, the Eminem Show. Now again, I don't know. I like some M&Ms. I have a greatest hits. That's it. That's all I got. Eminem Show, 27 million claimed, 19.1 actual certified units. Now here's another one. Various Artists, Grease soundtrack. You're the one I want. You're the only one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good for John Travolta for making something of himself after that. 28 million claimed, 20 actual certified units. Norah Jones. Now, again, would you expect me to love Norah Jones? I love Norah Jones, and she's funny. Her first album, Come Away With Me, 28 million copies certified. 19.9 actual. Let me just do that wrong. Sorry, it's 28 claimed, and after I throw it, 19.9 certified. Oh my God, I don't even know where we are. Okay, the Beatles, Abbey Road, an actual album, claimed 30, 16.9 actual certified. Whitney Houston. Now I wonder. Oh God, it happens again. 30 claimed, certified 17.6. And how does this keep happening? Mariah Carey again. The whole feud they had. Music Box. Now I couldn't tell you. All I know about Mariah Carey is I used to love watching her music. Music Box, 30 claimed, 17.8 actual. Yeah. You can make your jokes about Mariah Carey coming out of the freezer. Okay, you can make that joke. I don't care. She was huge, and not what you're saying. She was really well known, really well respected, and people adored her. Yeah, 20 years ago, and I still do. If I could think of a way to put up a picture of Mariah Carey at the end of this thing every time and say, "Hey, please, Mariah," instead of the share thing. Mariah Carey, Music Box, 20 and 17.7 or 17.8 certified. The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, 30 claimed, 18.3 certified units. You feel bad about that, Paul? Pink Floyd, The Wall. Now, see, that was a double album. Does that count? That's probably half as much then. It was a double album. And also a soundtrack. So it's got things going. Pink Floyd DeWalt, 30 claimed, but 19.2 certified. Santana. Now, wouldn't have expected to see him on this list until now. Santana, Supernatural. Now, does that count for everybody that was a singer on that collaborated with him? 30 claimed, 20.8 actual certified units. Madonna, The Immaculate Collection. Oh, that's a play on words. I just got that. I just got that now.
Wow.
30 claimed, 20.8. It's probably 20.8.01 just to make it higher than Santana. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms, one of the best albums ever recorded. Oh, I love Dire Straits. 30 claimed, 21.1 certified. ABBA Gold, greatest hits. And I've said this before. It doesn't matter what you're into. You're into death metal. You're into stuff. If you love the Cure, and an ABBA song comes on the radio, if your foot doesn't start tapping, you need to see a psychiatric professional. ABBA Gold, the greatest hits, 30 claim, 21.9 actual units. Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA, his best album. I don't care what you say, what you think. That's his best album. 30 claim, 22 actual certified units. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Now, I know I mentioned this because Boston was the highest selling debut album until Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction came out, which claimed sales 30, but actual 22.8 certified. Bob Marley and the Wailers. A lot of pot smokers. Nothing wrong with that. Legend, the best of Bob Marley and the Wailers. Did they really ever do any whaling? I hope not. I'm pro whale. 30 claimed. Certified 25.9. Top 20. Now we're in the top 20. Have you made it this far? Have you did fast forward? Woo! Top 20. Are you excited? Here. Drums. Top 20 selling albums of all time. Yeah, I could have done the start in here. What are you going to do? Celine Dion, Let's Talk About Love. I couldn't tell you a song on that album. 31 claimed, 20.5 certified. Metallica, the Black Album. Bob Rock. The Black Album, Metallica, 31 claimed, 22.7 actual sales. The Beatles, 1. Now this is like a reissue because they didn't release an album called 1. 31 claimed, 23.2 actual units sold. Actual certified, whatever. What's the difference? Celine Dion. Oh, no, sorry, I skipped a few. I was confused by the 1. Adele, 21. So Beatles 1, Adele, 21. So she also had 25. Is she up to like 32 yet? 31 and 27.4 actual certified units. Celine Dion, Falling Into You. How do you fall into somebody? That sounds kind of... Falling Into You, 32 claim, 21.1 certified units. Michael Jackson, Dangerous. That one had... No. I don't even know what was on that one. I couldn't tell you. Dangerous, 32 claims, 17.0 certified units. Alanis Morissette. Oh my God, Stu, I love the Alanis Morissette. You can't do that on television. You just can't. Look up Alanis Morissette's version of My House. Please do that for me. You'll thank me later. Alanis Morissette is a comedy genius. You might not expect that, but she is. Jagged Little Pill. Oh man, that was such a great album. Now again, everybody would. I'm not sure. Got given a copy. Yeah, if you didn't sign for it, you were left out all the cool stuff. Jagged Little Pill, 33 claimed, 26.4 actual certified units. Michael Jackson, Bad. Well, I know what Bad was, only because of Weird Al Yankovic. Because he was also, he was fat. 35 million claimed, 21.2 certified units. Led Zeppelin 4. Wow. These are the juggernaut albums here. 37 million claimed. It was the 70s. Some people probably bought it 3-4 times because they're stoned. 30.5 or 30.4 certified units. Now, okay. We're in the top 10. Are you happy you stuck around for this? I bet you are. Bee Gees. Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Now, see, there wasn't just the Bee Gees. There was other people sang on that thing. I think there's somebody did a soft shoe on it. I don't know. Actually, I could be wrong. Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Claimed sales of 40, certified 22.1. Now, number 9. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. Now, everybody knows that was their best album. 40 claimed, 30.3 actual certified. And you know, they're having like a little comeback because of the song. Is it Dreams? Where the guy was throwing Gatorade on his face? Do whatever you want. Just listen to Fleetwood Mac. Now, Shania Twain. Come On Over. Did I already do The Woman in Me? I must have. Come On Over. Claimed sales of 40, but certified 30.4. Come On Over. There's so many. There's 2 or 3 different versions of that album. So you want it to be country-ish, then we got one for you. It's got fiddle. It's got steel. If you want it to be less country-ish, we got one that doesn't have those things. It also doesn't have a country singer duetting with her, which the other one did. Eagles, Hotel California. Now, I know their greatest hits have been on Hotel California, which was, I know the one song. 42 claimed, 31.8 actual certified units. Meatloaf. Man, I'm hungry now. I wasn't hungry until 5 minutes ago. No, I'm just looking. I gotta get a new shirt. By the way, music snob. I can hook you up if you want it. Anything cheap. Eagles is great. Oh, so Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. The first one. The second and third one. 43 claimed, but 22 certified. And then the Eagles make another appearance. Oh, yeah, I should be doing a case game. And making another appearance on the charts. We got the Eagles, their greatest hits, 74, 71, and 75. Should I do all my videos like that from now on? Hey, welcome to Music Style, where I know music. This sucks. That was my DJ voice.
No.
Anyway, I claimed to be a country singer at one point. I was also a DJ. I also did stand-up. It doesn't show, does it? There's such a thing as being a jack of all trades or a jackass of nothing. And it's pretty much... Greatest hits, Eagles. 44 claimed, but actual certification of 41.2. Pink Floyd... Dark Side of the Moon. God, that was the best. You know, honestly, I think it's the best album ever made. That's my theory. Tell me if I'm wrong. You tell me that. If you tell me that you think the best album ever made was freaking Drake, just don't even. Just get the hell out of here. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, 45 claimed, but see now the greatest hits has more certified. Dark Side of the Moon is only certified at 24.8. We're just going by claim sales. Now, can you do that? Is that fair? I think that no. Is that? I'm thinking that's kind of the same as this streaming crap. The certifications. Really? Number 3, Whitney Houston, The Bodyguard soundtrack. Now, again, did she do all the songs? I don't think so. 45 claimed, 28.7 certified units. Now, here's where these are the two. Are you ever going to see, like, oh, you look back on this thing. Okay, what's in the last 20 years? Nothing. So you're going to tell me that Drake or Diddy or making a joke about that. Yeah, he probably did. They have huge album sales digitally, but they didn't sell. Like, look, this is all classic stuff. Beatles are classic. Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Pink Floyd, Madonna, Dire Straits. These are classic artists, and they're going to be remembered forever. Funny that I don't see Justin Bieber. I don't see a Sheeran. Number 2, AC/DC, Back in Black. Mutt Lange produced that one. 50 million copies claimed, yet they could only certify 31.1. But you know what? I bought it. What a great album. Not a stinker on that. Number 1. Could you Did you work it out? Did you figure it out? What else could it be? There's no way it could be anything else, is there? Michael Jackson, Thriller. I don't actually do that. You know, I could moonwalk. I'm not gonna. Michael Jackson, Thriller, claimed sales of 70 million. If you want to say, oh, that's bullshit, they could certify 51.3 million people have bought that. Well, 51.3, well, maybe you bought it 3 times. It could happen. If people actually had a poster of Michael Jackson on the wall, they probably bought his album 3 times. But can you believe that crap? That one, I can swallow this one a little bit harder, easier. Make your own joke for that. Than the best-selling artist, because the best-selling artist to me sounds like bullshit. But best-selling albums, this to me, it makes more sense to people of our age group. I'm assuming you're my age group if you're watching this and you're still here because hey, wake up! Did you fall asleep? Physical media was the best. I don't care about your Spotify can suck my ass. Apple Music, I got MP3, but you know what? I prefer to have my little thing and open it up and it's in a little casey thing. And enjoy. You read your liner notes and you don't have to do research like I've been doing for these videos. Anyways, if you made it this far, I'm surprised you have. Don't forget to like, and if you really like, please subscribe. Hey, and if you there's a third tier. If you really, really like, hey, can you watch the damn commercials so I make some money off this shit? I'd appreciate that. Just go to the bathroom. Oh, you know, pretend you're at the theater, the intermission. Go to the can. Just let it play. You got nothing else. If you're watching this, you literally have nothing better to do you? Or maybe you're lying in bed. I don't know. It could happen. But, you know, thanks for watching. Yeah, like, subscribe. And don't forget to share. Because share, of course, is true. And if you got something you think I should talk about, I'm leaning towards doing some more, talking about different producers, stuff that people need. And I got some more easy look. So, you know, please stay tuned to
the Music Snap.
And we'll see what the next thing is.
Bye.